Hello, my name's Clayton Winningham.
My name's Taylor Pond.
Our Rec and Eco project this semester was the Yale Forestry Department's recruitment poster. Our stakeholder was the head of the Yale Forestry Department, Dr. William Moore.
Our objectives for this project were to coordinate with the professors in the Yale so that we can shadow their labs that they're putting on this semester and photograph them so that we can gather representative material of what makes the Yale building such a unique learning experience for prospective students. Our next goal was to conceptualize, design, and produce a new poster display for recruiting and outreach events such as Stallion Day, various conferences, etc. Our poster display goals were to showcase the academic opportunities that are uniquely available to us as Yale Forestry Department students and what makes it such a profound learning experience compared to other places. Our next goal was to employ poster design methods that we have been learning throughout this semester in Rec and Eco to produce a simple and eye-catching display.
The representative material that we gathered were photos that we took for these flagship Yale courses, such as fire ecology and management, wildlife damage management, herbaceous plant communities, dendrology, and last year's wildlife summer session. Stakeholder communications. Dr. Moore allowed us free rein on how we wished to design the poster. However, we did send him the majority of our photos through Google Drive so that he could pick which ones were his favorites and which ones that he wanted on the poster. Some expenses were expected, like a camera, gasoline, and the poster printing. However, per Dr. Moore, we were to ride with the classes if we could to their labs and take photos with our phones. We did not end up knowing the final cost of printing the poster, as Dr. Moore did not know it at the time of us finishing the poster project.
So future ideas. We did have some concerns with this project, and we do have ideas on how future students in Rec and Eco could perhaps build on it. One concern that we ran into was that our poster does not have much information or distinguishing information about these separate programs in the Yale. So we think if students were to build upon this, that something like supplemental handouts or flyers to give more in-depth information about the Yale Forestry Department would be good. Perhaps a QR code, website links, that kind of thing. The classes featured on these posters are mostly required courses that will likely not be changing in the near future in the Yale building. So we imagine that our poster will stay relevant and stay useful for quite some time, but our photos should still be useful if a redesign was needed in the future. And as I mentioned, the display doesn't differentiate between forestry and wildlife programs, so a more specialized display for each program could be helpful for prospective students who quite aren't as sure what aspect of natural resource work that they're interested in, or maybe they just haven't found that passion, something along those lines.
This is the poster that we created. We wanted to keep it as close to the original that Dr. Moore showed us as possible. So we kept the size, coloration, and the ABAC logo on it. The size of the poster is 3 foot wide by 2 foot tall. We added symbology next to the names of the classes so that a prospective student can see what sort of material will be covered in each class. We also added a text section because on the original there was no text to describe the Yale's curriculum. The photos taken from left to right. Our dendrology photo was taken on March 12th at the Alabahaw River WMA. The fire ecology photo was taken on February the 2nd at the ABAC Forest. The herbaceous plant communities photo was taken on March the 1st at the ABAC NSA, Nature Study Area. The wildlife damages photo was taken on February the 28th in the same spot as the fire ecology photo from the second. The summer session and internships photo was taken on July 18th at the top of Klingman's Dome, which is where the wildlife summer session gets to go for one of their special trips.
So, in conclusion, there are some things that we think that students in the future in Rec and Eco could build upon to improve this project. We do think that supplemental informations and handouts would be good. We also think a differentiating display for the wildlife and forestry programs could be beneficial as well. But other than that, we imagine that this poster display will stay relevant and stay useful in the forestry department for quite some time, unless courses were to be shifted around or changed or something like that. We still think that the photos themselves would be useful in the future. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.